Hello everyone, welcome back. Guys, we are building AI chatbot to get real-time crypto market data, and in the first video we have completed our backend. Now in the second video we'll create Next.js application, UI design, and then we'll connect our front end with the backend. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Okay guys, so let's start. First we need to create Next.js application. So let's create it. Here I will search Next.js and let's click on installation. npm create Next.js latest step. Let's copy this command. Let's go to our file manager and let me open here cmd. Okay, and here I will paste the command and let me give here our application name. So let's give it React or maybe Next.js. Let's give React Frontend. Yeah, that is better. And let's hit the enter. Now it's asking us that do you want to use TypeScript? No. So let's hit the enter. Let's yes. Then Tailwind CSS, yes. SRC directory, yes. Then app router, yes. Would you like to customize the default import alias? No. And that's it. Okay, now guys, it will take some time to install the Next.js application. So let's start. Let's wait. Okay, I guess till that let me stop the recording. Once it's installed the Next.js application and all the dependencies, then I will start. Okay, so yeah, let me stop recording till that. Alright guys, our application is its installation is finished. Now let's start. So let's go to project directory first, city react, and here I need to give front end. Alright, now let's open it with VS Code. Okay, now let me open the terminal for it, and there you go. Here is our VS Code terminal. Let's use cmd instead of PowerShell here. And to start our Next.js application, we have a command npm run dev. So let's start npm run dev. Okay, our application is running on localhost 3000. So let's check in the browser. Localhost 3000. By the way, this is our deploy link, so we need to make the design similar to this. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, here you can see our application is running successfully on localhost 3000. Now let's go back on VS Code, and inside src we have a app directory. Okay, and inside app we have a page.js. This is our main file. Inside this app you can made several or maybe multiple pages. Actually not in a src. Let's click on app and let's create one directory like about, and inside that you just need to create the one page.js like this, rfc. Okay, and let's give it name about JS page, actually about page. Okay, now how you can access this? So just go to front end and navigate to about. That's it. It says this page could not be found. Oh, it is. Let me me check. About inside this page.js. Let's give it page.js x page. Okay, why it's not working? Okay, let it be. Let me close this. Guys, all the code we are going to write in the inside this. For now, let's not discuss the route things, because we are not using route in our application. So okay, let's not waste the time on it. Let me remove this main code, and here flex minimum height screen, or maybe let's give height only screen, not minimum height. Flex column. Okay, item setter justify between, that's it. And let's not give padding as well. All right, inside this, guys, we need one component, so let's create one components, and inside this components, let's create chatbox.jsx. Okay, now let's use here chatbox. Oh, what? Chatbox, that's it. And let's see, let's go to our home page. Yeah, there you go. Here is a chat box. All right, but height screen flex column item center justify, let's give a center instead of between. All right, now it should work. Yeah, now our chat box is in center. So let's go to chat box and first create the design. Okay, let's create layout or UI design similar to this. Then we'll add our backend inside this. That means we'll connect our frontend with the backend. First, let's create the layout or UI design maybe. Okay, let me remove this. Let's give here some class name. So this is our chat box. Then blur background. So guys, this blur background will make the class we don't have, and large shadow also we don't have this class, so we'll do this as well. Now let's give z index 50 and background, let's give black, not 100% black, but let's give 518. Yeah, like this. And also let's give background opacity 70. Okay, and width will be 90 viewports. It's in a small screen. Okay, in the medium screen width will be 70 viewport, and in the large screen width will be 40 viewport. Okay, and padding will be 6. Let's give height 85 VH. Okay, now let's check. So see, this is width, and if I can show you in the inspect, you can see its responsiveness. See, this in medium, and I guess it is large maybe. Let's check in 14 Pro Max 100%. Okay, so yeah guys, it's a responsive design we have made. Now let's go to again, and we'll create this header. So let me copy this image address, copy image address, and here let's create one more div for header. Okay, let's give class name. Height will be 30% of this header, 30%. Okay, and padding left, let's give 3. Then border B, border gray, let's give 700. Flex gap, let's give x4, or item, let's give center. All right, now let's give here image. So this is our image, and now let's give here h1 AI chat bot, and let's give here text like real-time crypto market data, that's all. Let's give some class name to it, like text will be as small, and text, let's give 400, or let's give it text class name text large, font semi-bold. All right, and let's go to here and let's see. Okay, so guys, we need to give some class to this image as well, so let's give it. Okay, here I will give class name rounded MD. Actually, let's give full, not MD. Okay, width 12 and height also 12. That's all. Okay, it's need I have given here item start, it should be item center. Okay, all right, now it's fixed. All right, now let's create this center, like welcome to crypto chatbot and inquiry about market data. Let's create this thing. Okay, so let's go to here, and give class name height, let's give 77%. Inside it, I'm gonna create one more div for those texts which I have shows you. Okay, now let's give your class name p10, and then let's give gap 5, height full, flex, actually it should be flex. Okay, flex column, then justify center, and item center. Okay, here we have a p tag. Let me copy this, Rolex, and let's create one more p tag. And let's give some class name to it, like text gray 500. And let's make it for 2XL text. Okay, 2XL. And let's make it font bold. I guess it should be work now. Yeah, you can see it is working perfectly fine. Now let's create this input box. It's time to create input box. Okay, and let me minimize it. Alright, now let's create here one more div. Height will be the 10% of this div. 10%. Let's give I guess bottom 0 it will not work, but let's give px5, padding 5. Okay, inside this we need to create one input, so let's create it. Type text. Let's give class name height full, then rounded full, border gray 700. We have used this border in our entire application. Okay, let's give border, then background transparent, px let's give 5, width let's give full, and outline let's give none. Okay, now let's give the placeholder to it. Give your prompt. That's all. Okay, so I guess design is ready, guys. Now you can see design is ready. Let's add some handler on this, like on key press and on change. 2 handler we need here, but currently we are gonna write here only on key press. On key press, there you go. Okay, and let's write here if e.key equal to in enter. Okay, all right, let me write here one handler, const handle fetch coin detail. Fetch coin details. Console.log fetch coin. Oh, I need to make it in string. Let's give just fetching. Let's give here value, or maybe prompt. Prompt is a better one, right? And let's receive this prompt from here as an argument. Okay, great. Now let's call this fetch coin detail here. Handle it should be handle fetch coin. Handle fetch coin details. Let's provide here prompt, so it would be e.target.value. all right, alt shift F, and let's check what is it. On key press on handle, it is on handle. Let me check. On key press it is a callback, and if key equal to, then handle this one. I guess it is fine. On key press. Why it is like this? Function on key press. Okay, let's do one thing. Close our terminal once and let's run it again. npm run dev. And let's wait. PowerShell is taking time. Oh, it says npm. Oh, I guess. Oh, this is the problem. Spell mistake. But yeah, now it will be run on localhost 3000. Okay, let's check here. Now it should work. It is taking time. Let's check in console. Okay. Why this is problem? Okay, if on key press will not work, then we'll made one button for this. But we'll try to fix it. What is it? Unhandled runtime. Okay, unhandled runtime. Okay, give me just 1 second, guys. I don't know what is the problem, but let's do one thing. Control Z and value. Let's comment whole input. Problem with the input, right? So yeah, now it is working, but our input is why input is not working. I guess it should be render from client side. So use client, right? Let's use here use client. Yeah, now it's working perfectly fine. Now we can comment out this function and this placeholder as well. Okay, and let's see in the inspect it is working or not. Let's give 75%. What is the value of Bitcoin? Or let's see in the console, you can see, okay, it's coming. What is the value of Bitcoin? Okay, it's working perfectly fine. All right, so guys, our UI design is fine here. Let's do one more thing. Let's complete first this box shadow. Okay, let's go to here, and here we have given the large shadow. Let's go to global CSS and write the CSS class for this. Then we'll integrate our API finally. Okay, and particles, yeah, particle also guys will install, but in the last. Okay, let's give your box shadow 0 0 300 RGB. 157 0 255 0.496. Okay, so box shadow is not applied. Why? Let's give z index 1. No need it, but still let's check. Large shadow in global CSS and large shadow. Why still it's not working? Let me try to give a shadow from this line. Shadow XL. Actually it's 2XL and shadow let's give white for now. Oh, it is working. So what I'm gonna do is let's give here 3 pixel, 300 pixel. It will cause the issue, but Okay, I don't know guys why this global CSS is not applied here. It should be, but okay, since our since this design is not our priority, let's finish to connect front end with the backend. So what I'm going to do is let's go to my backend, and here you can see the chatbot application that we have written, and let's run this app. Okay, it will take some time. All right, it's starting, and there you go. Okay, it's loading. Okay, now let's go to here and check our backend is working or not. So guys, we have started our backend on port 5454. Okay, that's why I'm giving here port 5454. Let's see, and there you go. You can see welcome to AI chatbot. That means our backend is running successfully. Now we can integrate our backend with the front end. All right, so what I'm gonna do is let's go to chatbox and define here const responses set responses equal to view state. But guys, before starting integrating our front end with the back end, one more thing I want to show you is chat messages. Okay, still we haven't implemented the chat messages, so let's create two components for prompt message and our response message. Response message means that is provided by the model, and prompt message that is provided by user. User will enter his prompt, that is the prompt message, and in the response, whatever we back from the model, it is response message. So let's first create a response message. Response message RFC, and let's take a message. Nothing much fancy, just write here our message, and let's give class name px3, then py4, background opacity let's give 50, background gray 900, rounded MD. That's all. Now let's create a prompt message. Okay, similar to our response messages, so let's copy and paste it over here. Let's access the message from props, but here we don't need to give the background color, that's all. Okay, and also let's not give a rounded empty. Yeah, now let's go to chat box, and here let's create one more div and provide our messages. Let's give class name flex column padding y, let's give 5, px also let's give 5, overflow y auto, then height full, custom scroll bar. Okay, this class will write if we need it, otherwise will not. Okay, let's use here a dummy array for now. Dot map. Actually, we need to write this in curly braces, so let's take here index as well. Here I will check if index reminder 2 equal to 0, then shows the prompt message. Okay, so here prompt message. Else what we are gonna show here is a response message. Response message. Now what is the problem here? Okay, here I should give like this, and we need to provide the key as well, so let's give the key index. Okay, it's nothing but unique identifier key index. Okay, now let's go and check. Oh, it's coming like this, but here we need to provide some message. Okay, message equal to, it's gonna be prompt message, and it should be the response message. So let's give here message response message. Okay, prompt message, response message. So guys, our prompt message should come in right side, and response message should come in left side. So let's fix this thing. Let's give here class name, and let's give self prompt message self and. Okay, now it's working perfectly fine. Flex column, and let's give it self start, class name self start, so that it can take only message width, auto width, I mean. Alright, now it is fixed. Now we can start integrating our backend with the front end. Okay, so guys, we need to install Axios. First let's install the Axios. Okay, let me open the CMD. It will take much more time than required, so I'm gonna use CMD command prompt npm I Axios. Yeah, okay, let's use here try catch try catch block if we got any error. So const and data instead of response, let's take here data await. So since we are using await, we need to make it async function. So let's make it async. Await exios.post method, and let's provide our URL here, backend URL. Let's copy it. Okay, then API and chat, that is our endpoint. Okay, now we need to provide the body. So inside body, let's provide here prompt, which are coming from arguments. Okay, now let's from this, first thing what we are gonna do is let's console here, console this data. Okay, let's give success and data. If you got any error, let's console error as well. So console.log error, and let's provide here error. Oh, that's great. We don't need it, so let's remove it. And let's check. Let's go to here. Let's check it is working or not. What is the okay? Let me comment out the console, unnecessary console, because we don't need it. So let's comment out this on change. What is the current value of Bitcoin? What do you think, guys? It should be able to give answer. No, it is not, because it has thrown an error. What is that error? It is saying no response found exception. What is it? Servlet response, API chat, 5454 post method, API and chat. This is our actual endpoint, right? So 5454 AI and chat. Actually it's AI and chat, not API. So let's fix it quickly. Let's give here EI chat. Okay, it's not API. So make sure that you are giving correct endpoint, else it's not gonna work. And okay, let's wait. Now I have hit the enter, but I guess I should hit one more time. So you can see the current price of Bitcoin is this. It should give one more response because I have hit this endpoint 2 times. Yeah, now you can see the current value of Bitcoin is this. All right. Now what I'm going to do is let's set here loading first. Const loading and set loading equal to useState, and let's make it false. Okay, and let's set loading will be true, and after finishing set loading will be false. All right, now guys, we are getting this where it is. So response is gone. Okay, no problem. So we are getting this response, but inside this responses we need to add response in this format. Let me show you that. Like it will be our array, and here our message, it should be our response message or maybe prompt message, and role will be user. So what is if it is prompt, then a role will be user. But if message is response from model, then role will be model. Okay, in this format guys, we are gonna store data inside these responses. So let's give empty array for it for now, and let's create here const response equal to message data dot response, and role will be model. Okay, great. Now let's set responses. Previous and this. All right. Now what I'm gonna do is let's go to here, and here guys I will add let me first define here data or maybe response. Okay, let's define here data instead of response. So here guys, inside the message I will give the prompt. So e.target.value, prompt will be e.target.value, and role will be now user here. Okay, and let's set the responses here. Okay, great. And the same response I need to add here as well. So let's provide here, instead of data, now let's give here prompt. Okay, but we have a prompt here already, so let's give it name a user prompt. Okay, we need to add this user prompt as well and response as well inside this. So before response it should come, let's give here user prompt. All right, now it's fine. And okay, then what we're gonna do is let's map the responses, and here let's give item dot message. Here also let's give item dot message. Let me close this. Item dot message. And now guys, we'll make it dynamic. That means instead of index modular 2 equal to 0 0, here we'll use item dot role equal to user, then show the prompt messages, else show the response messages. Okay, let's check. Okay, what is the value of Bitcoin? And we need to wait for the response. It will take time. And okay, wait. Okay, so I guess we have some error. Let's check in inspect. Reference error, E is not defined. Where E is not defined? I guess here. What I have given, e.target.value role. But e dot target dot value and role will be user. E is not defined. Preview data set responses. I guess it should be fine. Because here also I'm giving e.target.value, so it should be fine maybe. Let's check again. What is the current value of Bitcoin? Let's hit the enter. And let's check. Still it says response error, handle fetch content. E is not defined. Oh, here. I'm giving e.target.value. Instead of this, I need to give here prompt. Yeah, prompt will be fine. Okay, now it should be work. So let's hit the enter again. What is the current value of Bitcoin? And there you go. We have get the messages here. The current value of Bitcoin is this, but here we are getting only this. So why it is happening? Message. Okay. So here item dot message. User prompt and this then response. Here inside message item dot message. It should be fine. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's console the responses, so we can console.log responses. Okay, let's check the bugs. What is bug in mapping? What is the value of tether? This time let's give tether. So see response, inside response we have this message and user role, but it has given a data. Currency data is not okay. Tether. What is the value of tether? Bitcoin. Okay, the value of Bitcoin is this, and we have 5 responses. What is the value for? Why it is undefined? Message. So here you can see, oh, data dot message. It should data dot message. Okay, now let me close and let's check it once again. Let me refresh it once. What is the current value of Bitcoin? Oh, there you go. The current value of Bitcoin is this. what is the market cap of Bitcoin. Okay, let's try once more time. The market cap of Bitcoin is 1.18 trillion US dollar. All right, guys, and now we need to show the loader here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, let's go to here. After this, if loading, okay, if loading, then show this fetching data from server. Okay, and let's refresh it once more time, and let's write here what is the current value of Ethereum. So see, fetching data from server. Oh, current value of Ethereum is this. What is the current value of Bitcoin? Okay, so guys, here you can see we have setting the responses here as well and here as well. So one of them we need to remove. Let's remove this user prompt. Let's set here only response. Now what is the market cap rank of Bitcoin? See, fetching data, and market cap rank of Bitcoin is 1. That means our chatbot is working perfectly. Now guys, it's time to add that what I say, first let's finish this, fix this, and then we'll add the particles like this particles. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just go to here, minimize this, and instead of showing this both, now here we'll make the condition if response is dot length, then show this div, else show this div. Let's go to here, let's refresh it. Okay, see, welcome to crypto chatbot, inquiry about market data. Once I hit the, or once I give the inquiry to it, this one go on. What is the total supply of Bitcoin? Okay, fetching data from the server, and yeah, total supply of Bitcoin is this one. All right, so it's working perfectly fine. Now let's see how we can add particles. So TS particles, let's search for TS particle, and this is the TS particles official docs. Now let's click on API docs, maybe let's click on npm. Okay, here we have some here we have docs for how you can implement in React. So there you go, React.js. Let's click on that. Instruction, React particles. instruction available here. Let's click on that. It will redirect us to GitHub repository, and below it you will get all the instructions. First we need to install it, so let's copy this. Okay, let's paste it here and install the TS particle. Okay, what is the second cheese we need to install? Because we are not gonna use a TypeScript, so this step we can ignore. Now let's go to here and okay, let's we need this or not, I'm not sure, but let's okay, let it be for now. And let's copy this option, copy. Let's go to page. Okay, we need to import this use memo from the React. Use memo. Okay, and let's copy this particle. Okay, let's call this component here. Let's import it from TS particle React. We have option particle loaded. Okay, we need the particle loaded this one, particle loaded container console.log. We need it or not? Let's just provide it particle loaded and check here. Particles are not coming, but we need to change the background. So let's search for better background. Maybe color picker, UI color picker, UI color picker. Let's go to UI color picker and let's pick some nice color, which is this one maybe, and let's give the background color here. Okay, background color is changed, but still particles are not coming. I guess we need to install this load slim. Only then it will work. So let's install this load slim. Copy npmi and this, and let's copy this, maybe hole with hole in it, and let's provide here. What is it? Let's copy this whole code. Okay, all right, let's go to here now, let's provide it. Okay, and let's remove this unnecessary comment. Use state is not defined. Let's import use state, and it's take time. Use effect is not defined, of course. Let's import it as well. Let's go back and initial particles init particle engine. So we need to install import this as well. Okay, still we have 2 errors. What is it? Await load slim. Load slim is not defined. Okay, that's important. Do we have any more error? No, so let's refresh it, and there you go, we have TS particles. Okay, guys, if you don't like the background color, you can change. Let's pick this one. Just go to option. Okay, and in the background color give different. Let's go to here, and there you go, background color is changed. Alright guys, so our chatbot is finished here. Okay, that's it for this video guys, and now let's meet in the next video.